In this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 best penny stocks to buy right now. 2 of these stocks have the potential to 10x your investment in the next few weeks, with massive catalysts only days away. This is a must-watch video for anyone who is serious about penny stocks right now. But before we get into the video, if you find any value in this, can I ask you to smash the like button? It literally costs nothing, but it helps the channel out so much. I'm aiming to get 1,000 likes on this video. Help me achieve that goal. For anyone that's new, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any new content like this. I want to point out that I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, so always do your own due diligence. And I would really appreciate if you could try to answer the question at the end of this video, so let's get straight into it. The first stock on the list is Amprius Technologies, and this stock is gathering a lot of interest at the moment. Amprius Technologies is a leading manufacturer of high-energy and high-power lithium-ion batteries, producing the industry's highest known energy density cells. Amprius has developed the industry-leading silicon anode technology, meaning that their battery cells contain more energy and power with much less weight and volume. These are essential developments for the future of all electric vehicles. The company has over 80 patents, and their batteries are validated by industry leaders, such as the Department of Energy, the US Army, BAE Systems, and airplane maker Airbus. Amprius is planning to establish its state-of-the-art gigawatt-scale factory to meet growing demand. This factory site in Brighton, Colorado is expected to greatly increase manufacturing capacity. The company's products are commercially available and they far outperform the current graphite batteries. Cymax batteries deliver up to 450 watt per kilo and 1150 watt per litre, with third-party validation of 500 and 1300 watt per litre. Amprius expanded its product portfolio to include Core platform in 2024, significantly enhancing its ability to serve additional customer applications. The company is headquartered in California, where it maintains an R&D lab and a megawatt-scale manufacturing facility for the fabrication of silicon anodes and cells. To serve customer demand, Amprius entered into several agreements to secure over 1.8 gigawatt of contract manufacturing capacity available today. Looking at the recent investors' presentation, we can see that Amprius Technologies is not a recent startup company. This was founded in 2008 and fully operational in 2010. Silicon is safe, low-cost, abundantly available, easy to process, and has 10 times the energy density of graphite. And we can see here that this will make a huge difference across a range of industries, such as drones or EVs, even mobile phones and smartwatches. Amprius' technology makes it suitable for several target markets, such as aviation, as we see here, or light electric vehicles, but plans to move more mainstream applications such as robotics, marine power, AI, micromobility, industrial equipment, or military applications, to name just a few. Amprius is a penny stock that already has a global presence. Their technology has been validated by industry leaders such as Airbus. There's commercial agreements and shipments through 2025 with Teledyne and AeroVironment. There is 10 development programs with the US Army, and they have a 3-year commercial agreement with BAE Systems, delivering against orders now in 2025. Last month, the company announced that they had secured a $15 million purchase order from a leading UAS manufacturer, which is expected to ship in the second half of 2025. This order is in addition to the previous $20 million of secured contracts for LEV applications announced in September. And just 2 weeks ago, Amprius shipped the new high-performance silicon anode cylindrical cell to a Fortune 500 company. Now, Amprius have just released their earnings report, and this has led to some very bullish analyst price targets being issued. Amprius Technologies reported significant revenue growth in its fourth quarter and full year 2024 financial results. The company's quarterly revenue increased 35% from the previous quarter and 170% year over year. Now, although loss-making, for the full year, revenue rose by 167% compared to 2023, reaching $24.2 million. And they ended the year with $55 million in net cash and no debt, indicating a strong cash position. The company also noted that its gross margin improved significantly, and in terms of market expansion, Amprius added 182 new customers in 2024, bringing the total to 235. Analysts from firms like Oppenheimer and Roth MKM have expressed interest in the company's progress and customer engagement strategies. So what exactly do these analysts think of Amprius Technologies? And this is where it's very interesting. AMPX stock currently has a price target of $9.43, which is 244% upside from the current price. And this is made up of 8 separate analyst buy ratings. And of these, 4 of these price targets have been set just today. These are all buy ratings ranging from $6 up to $15, which would be a colossal 500% upside from the current price. So Amprius Technologies is definitely one you want on your watch list right now. Stock number 2, BBAI. BBAI is a leading provider of AI-powered decision intelligence solutions for national security, digital identity, and supply chain management. Customers and partners rely on BBAI's artificial intelligence and predictive analytic capabilities in complex, distributed, mission-based operating environments. BigBear provides decision intelligence solutions for supply chain and logistics, enterprise operations, manned or unmanned teaming in autonomous systems, and cybersecurity, and partner with customers to design and implement solutions tailored to their needs. Now, this is not a startup company that has jumped on an AI trend recently. This is a real company with real customers and real revenues. BigBear.ai has been providing a higher form of decision intelligence within the defense and intelligence market since 1988 and have a growing presence in the commercial sector. And their customers include government and defense, manufacturing and warehouse operations, and healthcare and life sciences. But if we look here, we can see the increasing size of their addressable market and the increasing federal AI spend. And I think that this is actually much more now than what was forecasted here. As well as seeing BigBear's customers across supply chain and logistics, autonomous systems and cybersecurity, the likes of the Army, DARPA, and Homeland Security, and these can be huge customers. In fact, this has led to serious questions such as could BigBear.ai become the next Palantir Technologies? Now, this article here discusses this possibility, stating that Palantir Technologies and BigBear.ai share many similarities across their suite of AI solutions. BigBear.ai stock has significant upside potential, but the company still has a lot of work to do to convince the market of its long-term commercial opportunities. Now, this is very interesting because I remember the exact same things being said about Palantir Technologies over the past couple of years, whereas in the past year, Palantir stock has 10x'd and Palantir is now listed on the S&P 500. But the next bit of news should really hit home about the level of opportunity here. BigBear.ai was recently awarded with some major contracts, such as this one awarded in October, where they were awarded a 5-year production contract valued at $165 million to deliver the US Army's Global Force Information Management. Now, this might not seem like a huge contract, $165 million over a 5-year period, but it is significant. Since 2021, BigBear has been working with the Army to transform 15 legacy systems into an enterprise-wide intelligence automation platform. Now, these government contracts can be very lucrative for any company, and they can really add up. BigBear was awarded a position on the U.S. General Services Administration's OASIS Plus unrestricted multiple agency contract. Now, it says here very clearly that this multiple award IDIQ contract, which is an indefinite delivery, indefinite quantity contract, has no maximum dollar ceiling and offers a 10-year ordering period with an unlimited number of task orders at any price, providing government customers with flexible and efficient access to BigBear.ai solutions. So this could be huge. There is no limit to the amount of revenue that this could bring in for BigBear. And the award includes 75 contract line item numbers across 5 key domains, which shows that there is huge scope. CEO Mandy Long has stepped down and been replaced by Kevin McAleenan, who has strong ties to the incoming US government administration. He has deep government and business experience working with the US national security agencies, including serving as, and this is important, the acting secretary of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security during the first Trump administration before founding Pangiam, which was subsequently bought by BigBear.ai in 2024. But what do analysts think of BigBear.ai? BBAI stock currently has a price target of just $5.33, which is 79% upside from the current price. So there is clearly some positivity around Big Bear in recent months, which is not at all surprising considering all the good news. But the stock has tumbled down in the past few weeks thanks to some unfortunate events, but perhaps this has just provided a great buying opportunity. Now, stock number 3. And this stock is Freddie Mac, ticker symbol FMCC on the OTC markets. Now, as you can see here, this has a market cap of less than $4 billion. But then if you look here, there is revenue of over $21 billion, which is absolutely incredible. So Freddie Mac is the Federal Home Loan Mortgage Corporation, which is a stockholder-owned, government-sponsored enterprise chartered by Congress in 1970 to keep money flowing to mortgage lenders, which in turn supports home ownership and rental housing for middle-income Americans. And there is another company here too, a separate company, but the stock price moves in unison, which is Fannie Mae. Fannie Mae is a leading provider of mortgage financing in the US. They purchase mortgages from lenders to free up the money they need to make other mortgage loans, therefore ensuring the ongoing availability of affordable mortgages. The idea is that it should allow millions of people across America to access affordable, sustainable rental housing and home ownership. So these two stocks do go hand in hand. So Freddie Mac was created in the 1970s. It became a public company in the 80s, but in 2008's financial crisis, the US Federal Housing Finance Agency put Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac under conservatorship. Now, this action has been described as one of the most sweeping government interventions in private financial markets to ever happen. Which leads us to today. There is widespread belief that under the Trump administration, both of these companies will come out of conservatorship. Billionaire Bill Ackman has a huge $300 billion bet that these stocks will soar. On December 30th, 2024, the billionaire hedge fund manager posted on X that there is a credible path for the federal conservatorship for both Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to end within the next 2 years. Ackman noted that during Trump's first term, they took steps towards this outcome, and he expects that in Trump's next term, the team will get the job done. Ackman laid out the scenario in his post of how Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac could come out from under federal conservatorship. He envisioned an IPO for both GSEs in 2026 at around $34 per share. That would reflect a nearly 5.5x gain for Fannie Mae and a 6x gain for Freddie Mac. And this article on Seeking Alpha really sets the tone for these two stocks. This is the Trump trade that you have been waiting for. This article is well worth a read, and there is a link to this in the description below, so check this out at the end of the video. And in the past week, there has been a huge shake-up at both Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae. CEO Deanna Reed has been fired and replaced by Bill Pult, who wasted no time in making seismic changes at the companies by ousting and replacing most of the boards. This is a move that looks set to speed up the process, and so these two stocks need to be on your watch list right now. The next stock on the list is Richtech Robotics. Richtech Robotics is a provider of collaborative robotic solutions specializing in the service industry, including the hospitality and healthcare sectors. They aim to transform the service industry through collaborative robotic solutions that enhance the customer experience and empower businesses to achieve more through enhanced interactions, efficiency, and innovation. They offer several robotic solutions through production, delivery, and cleaning, such as the Atom and Scorpion, the Titan and Medbot in delivery, as well as the Dust E and the Dust E Max in cleaning. Richtech has the world's first AI-driven total robotic solution. For these industries, their models generate long-term recurring revenue, which fuels rapid growth. To date, they have over 300 customer installations and are targeting 1,000 locations by 2026. Richtech products are being adopted by major companies such as the Hilton Group or the Mayo Clinic, to name just a few. They have a large serviceable addressable market, which is growing at a compound annual growth rate of 21% from just $12 billion in 2019 up to $45 billion this year, and is expected to grow much more in the coming years. With labor shortages rampant across many industries, there is a huge market opportunity for these types of AI robots, and Richtech is at the forefront of the opportunity. The company has a strong IP portfolio and has products to serve a widespread competitive landscape. As of 2024, richtech service robots have been installed for more than 300 customers across the United States. Their financial performance is increasing year over year, and richtech has been featured across several publications. In the latest news, richtech Robotics announced its newest One Kitchen restaurant in collaboration with Ghost Kitchen America is the third to open as part of the two companies' partnership and first to feature AI-driven service robot the Scorpion. But richtech Robotics also recently launched the richtech Accelerator program to bolster AI and robotics research at US universities. These include AMRs and robotic arm platforms, which are equipped with machine vision and voice interaction modules and powered by NVIDIA's Jetson Orion Nano. And this week, richtech was in Germany to showcase AI-driven service automation at ProWeen 2025. On display was the Scorpion Service Solution, providing bartending services including guided wine tasting and crafting cocktails based on mood and preference. The robot utilizes NVIDIA's AI technology to interact with customers, provide personalized recommendations, adapt to changes in the environment, and learn and replicate a variety of tasks similar to how humans do. Now, at the moment, there is only one analyst covering richtech Robotics, and they have set a price target of $3 for RR stock. But richtech does have a very strong retail following across Reddit and other groups, with millions of shares traded daily. The next stock on the list caught my attention after being given an insane 10x price target in the past few days. This stock has just been given FDA Fast Track designation and has multiple upcoming catalysts, so this is just the tip of the iceberg. Stock number 5 is ACET Bio, Nasdaq ticker ACET. ACET Bio is a clinical stage biotechnology company discovering and developing allogeneic gamma delta T cell therapies for autoimmune diseases and cancer. ACET is advancing a pipeline of gamma delta T cells engineered with chimeric antigen receptors to facilitate durable activity in patients. ACET's most advanced product candidate, ADI-001, is currently at the clinical stage and is currently being evaluated for several addressable indications. We can see here that ADI-1 has been given Fast Track designation by the FDA and several enrollments coming in Q2 2025 and clinical updates expected in the second half of the year. ADI-270 has also been given Fast Track designation with a clinical update expected in the first half of the year, while the company's third product is at the preclinical research stages. ACET has a top management team with people coming in from major pharmaceutical companies. CEO Chen Schor has led strategic transactions valued at over $8 billion with major companies such as GSK, Amgen, Pfizer, and Merck. Now, I'm not going to go through this full investor's presentation because there's a lot of technical information, which quite frankly, I don't understand because I'm not a clinician and I don't have a medical background. But I will put a link to this in the description below for anyone who wants to take a look at this. There is a lot of information here to get through, so if you have an interest in this, check it out in the description below. But overall, it is clear that there is a clinical unmet need that needs to be addressed. And we can see here that the company has met their previous near-term milestones, with several milestones expected in both the first half and second half of this year. It's important to note too that the company has cash and cash equivalents of over $170 million, with the projected cash runway into the second half of 2026. This is a company that is valued at under $70 million currently. According to 5 Wall Street analysts, the average price target for ACET Bio is $7.50, which is an incredible 857% upside from the current price of just 78 cents. The most recent price target of $7 was set just this week by Guggenheim analyst Mike Schmidt. Now, in this video, I have looked at what I consider to be 5 top penny stocks, but which of these do you think is the best? I'm extremely bullish on 2 of these in particular. Can you guess which ones? Drop a comment and let me know your favorites. Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae. Can these come out of conservatorship and reach $34? Amprius Technologies with their best-in-class next-gen batteries. BBAI with major deals in place. Looks like it could be the next Palantir. Richtech Robotics, or ACET Bio with their list of upcoming catalysts. Leave a comment and rank these 1 to 5. This is of course just my opinion and it is not financial advice, so always do your own due diligence. Remember that I'm not a financial advisor, but if you enjoyed this analysis then please like and subscribe. I hope you make a load of money on these stocks. Follow me on Twitter and I'll catch you in the next video.